The Fanatec CSL Direct Drive wheelbase is arguably the most exciting sim racing product that has been released in the last few years. The idea of a budget direct drive wheel is fascinating, considering it's something that would otherwise be unattainable for the large majority of consumers. But as cool as a $350 direct drive wheel is, I don't think it's as low budget as many people put it out to be. Let me explain. You see, the $350 only covers the wheelbase, meaning there are still a bunch of other things to account for. From what I've heard, and what I think most of you will agree on, is that if you're purchasing the CSL Direct Drive, you pretty much also need to buy the additional boost kit to really make the most out of this wheelbase. So for this, you have two options: either buy the wheel and the boost kit separately, which will cost the $350 for the CSL Direct Drive, and an additional $150 for the boost kit, or you can buy them in a bundle, which will come out to $480, just for the wheelbase that is. But wait, you can't forget about how you're going to mount it. If you already have a sturdy cockpit, you'll be fine. But if you play on a desk, you'll need to purchase the CSL table clamp for an additional $30. But unless you're already in the Fanatec ecosystem, meaning you own their wheel, pedals, and accessories, you also need to account for those. So let's do that while also trying to keep the costs as low as possible. From what I understand, the least expensive Fanatec wheel add-on is the McLaren GT3 V2 rim, which comes in at $200, or the CSL late steering wheel, which comes in at the same price. Buying them new from Fanatec, that is. So now that you have the wheel and the wheelbase, you also need the pedals, obviously. The good news is that Fanatec has recently released the CSL pedals, which come in at only $80. But if you're driving with a direct drive wheelbase, it won't be long until you'll want to buy the load cell kit for them, which unfortunately hasn't been released or even really announced yet. But for the sake of this video, I think it will cost around $130 more, since Fanatec claims the load cell kit will be sub $200. But that's really just a wild guess. So now that you have the wheelbase, the wheel, and a set of pedals, you're good to go for a grand total of $890, which covers the direct drive wheelbase with the boost kit as a bundle, the McLaren V2 wheel rim, and the CSL pedals with a load cell kit that I estimated to cost $130 more than the $80 set of pedals. If you need a table clamp, want a warranty for the wheel, or even just a more expensive wheel rim, you'll pay even more. Oh, and that $890 isn't accounting for taxes nor shipping, I should note. So what I'm trying to say is that as cool as a $350 wheelbase is, unless you're already in the Fanatec ecosystem, it's not quite as attainable as I feel like many have made it seem, as you'll realistically still be dropping around $1 grand to move to the Fanatec ecosystem. Now don't get me wrong, I know that for the money there's still nothing that even comes close. I mean, just look at what Thrustmaster is up to. A $700 belt driven wheel? Bro, what? Anyways, let me know what you all think in the comments below. And if you're new and into all types of high quality sim racing content, consider subscribing because that's what I do. But with all that being said, thank you all for watching, stay safe, and as always, have a fantastic rest of your day.